whichever side you're going to. I got an attack arm, an outside arm, and an inside arm. Is everybody with me on single? I want inside arm over the top at your wrist. If he's too far off and I can't grab my wrist, I'm going to grab right on the blade of my hand. If he's more extended than that, worst case scenario, I finger lock. Then we'll talk about if I cannot get my hands locked, how I can post, slide to get to where my hands lock. Hopefully get to that in this session if I'm talking so very much. Worst case scenario, next, this is what I'm shooting for. So I'm starting in bad position, forehead on the mat. Eyeballs not on my bicep. Go ahead and sprawl out. Get heavy. Good. That's it. So one of the things you got to find, I got to do some work in here. I call it dirty work because there's not much technique to it. Just got to find how I get my head on my bicep, my eyeball on my bicep. In that case, I had to circle a little bit to my right. Once I get my eyeball on my bicep, here comes the knee change again. Boom, boom. See how I step up the same leg at the side I'm grabbing? This will be different than what you're used to in single leg maybe. But think about what I want to do. I want to get all the way to his far leg. Stepping this foot up allows me to start driving into that leg. Stepping this foot up, that pushes me out into space. That's why this foot up gives me cutback feel, which we'll get to in a minute. So get extended, forehead on the mat. Find that eyeball. Outside foot steps up. I start pushing off that foot. Has my head come up yet, guys? So I'm getting that drive forward. Then, once I feel that drive forward and I got direction down, I'm going to bounce. Bounce. And then I time the bounce. As my butt's coming up, my hands push down. What happened to his position? Everything shot up. Once everything shoots up, you see how I'm extended and my head's down? Here comes the knee change again. You see how I changed knees and stood him up on my head? I gave him that cutback feel. Now we're right back into building up on that shot. The direction change makes all the difference. So I want you to feel that position. Start forehead on the mat. Work in, eyeball up the bicep. Step the outside foot. Just get comfortable in here. This isn't a piece of the technique. Just get to know your body and his body. And start that bounce. Boom. And once you feel the bounce, up. Knee change. Get him off balance with the cutback. I want the drill to end with the cutback. If you want to work all the way up to your feet, I'm cool with that too. But I want to see the off balance with the cutback. Any questions about what we're looking for? You guys tell me, which foot do I step up first? Inside or outside? Outside. That'll make a ton of sense when we go over some defense, get it all right. To where if he steps up this leg, that match is over. And we'll go into a lot of that defense as we go and start looking at single leg finish, single leg counters.